The man that loved his bike more than anything else on the planet. The man that loved his bike more than anything else on the planet used to live around the corner. Right there where the baker lost his sandwich. Flailing a picnic basket, he turned to the butcher's wife for a dog. He'd reportedly stated to need a bitch that didn't know how to swim. I ain't gonna get you nothing to get you off as you be drowning it, Stefan. The bad baker put his lunchbox down and said the butcher's wife had got him wrong. He intended to teach the bitch how to swim. At the question what the dog's weight should be, his spirit lifted slightly and replied, no more than one of those cute kids' bikes. After an appropriate moment's figuring, the butcher, who'd been privy to the entire exchange, replied, that'd be the pup of the bitch I let loose on your ass the other day. Having already picked up the picnic basket, the baker replied, that'd be the pup of the bitch that didn't return then. How much for the bitch? At this, the butcher's wife said, $2.50. Stefan reached into his lunchbox and slammed the bundle on the counter while saying coldly, done. The butcher turned round and left through the door behind his counter while his wife swiftly went through the wad the mad baker had offered in payment for the pup of the bitch her husband had sent after him the other day. When he returned with a whining bitch that didn't weigh more than one of those cute kids' bikes, she said, it's all there. The baker, let's call him Stefan, left the store and doubled back to where he knew the man that loved his bike more than anything else on the planet lived. Reaching his doorstep, he paused and counted the number of witches he still had left in his basket. He fed one to the whining bitch that didn't weigh more than one of those kids' bikes, and it did stop to sniff at whatever it was handed her. Stefan rang the bell and turned to count the number of sandwiches he had in his lunchbox. At 2, the door opened, and the man that loved his bike more than anything else on the planet inquired what Stefan, the mad baker, wanted, with a short yes. Stefan said, I was wondering whether... But it was a loud bang that interrupted his soliciting abruptly. Stefan walked back to the butcher's and stepped into the store. He popped the butcher the question as to whether she was interested in purchasing a bunch of dog meat weighing no more than one of them cute kids' bikes with a bullet hole in it. She kindly asked the mad baker to wait, as she was going to call her husband, who'd just left to go see someone about a dog that could swim and wear trunks. Adolph's pup's been shot, hubby, and the dude's right here asking whether you want to buy the corpse back, bullet hole and all. The butcher's wife paused as she listened to his reply and disconnected. She turned to Baker and said, how about 200? Stefan reached into his bucket and pulled out a wad. He put the dead bitch containing bucket down and left through the store's door whispering, done.